We fondly call it the one and done, but the stylish woman knows you put on a dress, you're not done. You need to style that thing. So today I'm sharing 3 brand new dresses styled multiple ways. I'm also going to share with you 4 secret weapons as we go, and I have a beauty bonus. Buckle up, we have a lot to cover. Hello and welcome to Dress for My Day. My name is Kay and I'm so glad that you've come my way today. Boy, we are moving through summer, aren't we? In fact, we're so close to fall that I think it's good time to go ahead and start styling some things for early fall too. Now, the 3 dresses I'm sharing with you today, you can all wear them right now. And so I'm going to style them for summer, but I'm also going to kind of give some tips on how to style them moving into the fall and really how to just style them multiple ways, because really, you know, a dress is not a one and done. I mean, it is just one outfit all put together, but we need to accessorize it. And there are some style hacks we can use too. And I am going to be sharing some great style hacks as we go as well. Today, I'm going to be using the YouTube links here, so they'll pop up as we go. Now, if you don't like those links there, if they get in your way, you can X out of those. You can get rid of those. But they're also right at the bottom, like when you drop down from this video, they should be the first things that you come across. Most everything is going to be linked through YouTube today. Now, if you need to, you can go further down in my description box. I always link to other videos there, maybe a blog post or two, and I do have shoppable links down there also. I really appreciate it when you shop through my links because I get a small little commission off of your purchases, and that's what helps keep this channel going so that we can produce this content for you every week, and I delight in doing that. All 3 of the dresses are from Talbot's. Now, today's video is not sponsored. I just went out and bought these dresses because I wanted to show them to you. And I have a little story about each of them too. This first dress is a beautiful fit and flare dress made out of a timeless crepe material, so you can wear it all year round, really. It's got a stretch to it. It's got a little bit of spandex in it. It fits so beautifully. Now, this is the dress that caught my eye on the website. I fell in love with it, had to have it, drove up to Dayton, like an hour and a half away to get this dress because I wanted to style it for you today. I love the little ruffle that goes all the way around the V-neck, and it does, of course, have sleeveless. It's sleeveless, so we're going to take care of that in a minute, though, if you don't like to go sleeveless. This dress just fits absolutely beautiful. Now, the first secret weapon I want to share with you is a pair of slip shorts. Slip shorts are simply like thigh-length shorts. They're like underwear, and I like to wear them as underwear. Sometimes people wear them over their underwear. You do what you want to do there. We don't have to talk about it. But those are going to keep you from having thigh chafing, just from your thighs getting sweaty and all when you're sitting, you know, you're bare-legged under that dress. And sometimes if the dress fits closer, they can also give you a little smoother fit there. You don't have those panty lines and everything. Now, in this case, of course, don't have that problem to contend with, but I always wear slip shorts when I'm wearing a dress, so I'm going to link you to the slip shorts that I love. I'm actually wearing some from Spanx here. They do not have any control in them, though. They are just a slip short, so really just that bare minimum. They're more for smoothing, not shaping. But I also love Thigh Society shorts, so I'm going to link you to those as well below, and so definitely check that out. I mean, I just don't wear dresses without slip shorts, so that is definitely secret weapon number 1. But secret weapon number 2 is I do think it's smart to have a good racer back bra in your arsenal, because when you're wearing something like this that is sleeveless, the best way to not have your bra straps hanging out and, you know, being seen and everything is to wear a racer back bra. That way that bra strap is going to go in the back, and it's going to keep it from falling off your shoulder or being exposed at the shoulder. You know, sometimes Talbot's does have the little fastener underneath the shoulders of a sleeveless dress, but they do not have one in this one. I do not think. I didn't find it. So you really are going to need the right bra to wear with this dress, and I'm wearing a racer back bra here. I can link you to one, but you know, bras are just different for all of us, and so I don't know for sure that the one I'm wearing would work for you, but you definitely want to have one. That is definitely a secret weapon when it comes to wearing dresses, especially in the spring and summer. But really, if you go sleeveless like for a special occasion or something, that's just also the way to go. So I love love this dress just like it is, but let's accessorize it a little bit. Keeping this dress casual, I have just for the maybe early fall, late summer, I'm still wearing some sandals, just some little brown toned leather sandals here. These are from Veronica Beard. I think I can link them. I think they're probably still available. Carrying a little brown shoulder bag from Talbot's, but I don't think it's available anymore. We'll see. And then I'm just wearing a denim jacket. The denim jacket is from Talbot's. We can certainly link you to that or newer version. Probably mine's probably 1 or 2 years old. I've kept my jewelry fairly simple. I'm wearing the same little chain necklace that I have on today from Penelope. Love this necklace. I probably wear it almost every day. And then I'm wearing some tortoiseshell accessories from Talbot's. They're little tortoiseshell hoop earrings and also a little tortoiseshell stretch bracelet. So, you know, accessorizing that dress is just so important. And here it's really great for just a very casual look. Maybe you're out doing some shopping or you're going to lunch with friends or just grabbing coffee. You know, this look works for so many things. Also, especially for a fun date night, this is such a great dress for that. Top it with that denim jacket. You have a sporty but really still very feminine look. Now let's dress this leopard print dress up with some strappy heels. These are from Dolce Vita. They are a hot, hot shoe, meaning I just see them everywhere, and you can tell why. They have a beautiful silhouette at the vamp, a nice heel height, such a great shoe. I love the little detail right there at the toes, that little bead. It's just beautiful, beautiful shoe. And I think it also comes in black and maybe a metallic or a bone or something too. So a nude shoe is definitely a good choice here. Now, if you had this particular shoe, this really strappy little sandal in black, I think it would also work really nicely. I tried on some kind of chunkier black sandals with this and I just didn't like it personally, but a strappy, really strappy sandal would be nice in black. Also, to dress it up a little bit, I did wear a chunkier chain necklace. Now, my particular chunky chain necklace from Talbot's is no longer available. It's about 3 years old and I just keep wearing it. I love it. But they do have several similar chunky chain necklaces right now at Talbot's, and I will definitely link you to 1 or 2 of them here. It's such a smart accessory to have in your jewelry box because you can easily add it into a V neckline. In fact, you're going to see me wear it with all 3 dresses today because it's just such an easy, high impact, but no fuss, no muss way to accessorize your dress and really to bring the focus up towards your face, which is really what we want to do. So I love this little chain necklace for doing that, and we can find you one very similar. And then the final thing I added here, of course, is a little shrug. Now, actually, theoretically, I'm very opposed to shrugs. They're just not my favorite thing. But when I saw this one, I knew this is the one I wanted to be able to recommend to you. So many times women ask me for suggestions for shrugs and I can't do it because I don't like them, but I like this one. This one is very sleek. It's just really trim and beautiful. It's a beautiful knit fabric. I love that it essentially has a V neckline and it fastens there in the front. There's a couple of just little hook closures. They're very discreet. So if you leave them open, you don't have buttons dangling there. It just looks so neat and trim to me. Now there are some little buttons, decorative buttons on the sleeves. Those don't bother me at all. I just think this one is very elegant. So if you like to wear a shrug, then this is definitely the way to go. In fact, I don't mind wearing this one personally. I will definitely wear it. I think it looks very elegant, especially with this dress. I'm just all over it. I really love this. To finish off the outfit, I'm just carrying a black little clutch that's a couple of years old. It's not available anymore, but I thought a black one worked best here. I guess we could go with nude. I tried brown, didn't like that, so I think black was definitely my best bet since it matches the shrug. Just looks really pretty. I think this is a great outfit for a celebration type dinner, just something a little nice. Let's move on to my second dress. Now this is one that when I looked at it online, I just thought, bleh, and just kind of went right on past it. And then when I went to that Talbot's up in Dayton to pick up this leopard print dress, I saw it hanging there and I thought, nah, but I needed another dress to try. I wanted to share several with you. So I thought, okay, I'll try it on. Oh my goodness, I actually like this little green print cotton knit dress. Oh, I really love it. It's just such a nice little casual dress that is probably perfect for many work situations. Now, I don't know what you do for work, but I really envision this being great for teachers, but it's also great for a Sunday, maybe just going out with friends for lunch, just running errands even. The first way I've styled it is just with some little nude flat sandals. These are my little Tory Burch sandals, and they work really nicely here. I'm carrying a nude or flesh-toned bag, a tote bag that is from Veronica Beard that I picked up in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. We'll certainly link you to that if it's available. It's a great tote. So those two pieces work really nicely and just kind of disappear, which is what we want them to. And the dress, though, is just beautiful, and it feels really good on. I love this cheerful green, even into early fall. Now, the secret weapon here is I am wearing a slip. I know some people just don't ever wear slips anymore, but I actually still like a slip occasionally. This is the only dress of the three that I'm wearing a slip with, but the reason I'm doing that is because it is this cotton knit fabric, and especially if you have on those little slip shorts, they can kind of cause the dress to get hung up a little bit, like when you're walking and moving, and you don't want that. You want your dress to have a beautiful drape, and you want it to hang really nicely even as you walk and as you move around. So I think a slip is really important here, a nice slinky kind of slip. I'll link you to the slip that I'm wearing underneath this dress, but you know, most any slip will do as long as it stays concealed under this dress. And so that's my next secret weapon, is just a great full length, or I guess you could go with a half slip here. I'm wearing a full slip here. It does not feel bothersome. It does not feel hot. I really don't even know that I have it on after I put it on. So I still wear a slip occasionally. The first way I styled the dress is simply with the belt that it came with. So it's just that same fabric belt. And let me show you what I did here. To tie it, you want one end to be considerably longer than the other. Take that other longer end, loop it around, and then you're going to use that longer end to loop one little loop through. You're not going to tie a whole bow. Just pull one loop through until the two ends are about the same length. They don't have to be exactly. And then you have that one loop hanging, and this kind of belt does really nicely with that because it just drapes there really nice. Then you're going to zhoosh around a little bit around your waistline just so that, you know, blouse it out a little bit if you want to. I try to make sure there's no bunched up fabrics on my hips over on the sides. Bring that more towards the front or towards the back for a smoother silhouette. Again, you can see I'm wearing that chunky chain necklace, and I'm wearing the earrings I have on here today. They are also from Talbot's from earlier in the spring. I'm not sure they're still available. If they are, I'll definitely link them below for you. But I'm really excited about the second way I styled this dress. And this one I kind of envision like maybe for work, but it works for so many situations. It'd be great for church, for work, maybe for something where you want to look a little bit more polished, and definitely as we get more into the colder or cooler months. And here I've just worn a really pretty similar green cotton sweater over it. Now this is also from Talbot's. It's a V-neck, has the buttons in the front, of course. I have left them unbuttoned, just pulled it together, and I did size down here. I found that the medium was kind of too big for me, and it wasn't going to look good with dresses, and I wanted it specifically to look great with this dress. So I sized down to a small. I've just pulled it together, and then I have used a cognac belt to hold it together and to cinch it at the waist there. I love this look. I completed it with some cognac little slingbacks that are kind of a, you know, cross between a pump and a sandal, and I'm carrying a little cognac bag. Both of those are from Veronica Beard. So I love the way this came together. Now you can also, of course, once you get to work, or maybe you get kind of warm where you are, you can take the sweater off. When I did this, I just slipped the sweater off, left the belt on, and have it cinched around my waist instead of that tie. And I love this look too. Let me show you how I do that belt. It's just a nice long belt, and of course it's skinny. I've worn it so long that it's gotten really nice and flexible too. But I pull that long end, of course, all the way through as snug as I can, or as snug as I feel comfortable with, and then I pull it up under the left side or the right side of my belt, and then make a little loop, and then the end goes down into that front loop there, and then just pull it snug, you know, so that it kind of all pulls together. So you can see how I've done it. You can replay this if you need to. I wear my belt like that a lot, especially when I'm wearing it with dresses. I think it just looks really smart. It's just a nice little style hack. Notice also with this sweater though that I have pushed the sleeves up and exposed more of my forearm, more of my wrist, and all, so that you can see any bracelets or my watch or whatever. And it's just that nice, once again, that nice little style hack that's going to add a little interest to your outfit. Let's pause for our beauty bonus. First of all, I want to share with you the lipstick I'm wearing. I get so many questions, Kay, what lipstick are you wearing? So today I bothered to check it out, and I am wearing a Lancome Butter Glow lipstick. Let me see if I can show it to you real quickly here. And it is in the color Nude Now, and it's actually kind of a rosy pinkish, you know, it's got a pink hue to it, nice and rosy. I don't think it's all that nude, but it's called Nude Now. It feels so good. I did line my lips first and filled them in, and then I put this on. It's kind of a sheer lipstick, or not especially tinted, not creamy anyhow, but it's got some nice pigment to it. You get lots of color with that. And then I am wearing over that lipstick though my City Beauty City Lips in San Diego. Now remember, I always have a code for savings at City Beauty, so I'll give you that here, and you can certainly check out those two products down below. And then the final thing I wanted to mention in our beauty bonus is my favorite mascara duo, which is part of the Nordstrom anniversary sale. You're going to get both of these together for a really great price, definitely discounted from what they normally are separately. I love the Definicils mascara from Lancome, as well as their Seals Booster, which of course just means eyelash booster. And this Definicils just means defining of your, you know, defined eyelash defining, I guess, mascara. And so it works really nicely for somebody with smaller, scant, you know, thin eyelashes, so they don't get so gloopy. So many mascaras just leave my eyelashes just really gloopy and heavy, but this mascara and this Seals Booster work really nice for me. So I'll definitely give you a link to those here. And let's move on to the third dress, which is another dress that, once again, when I looked at the website, I just did not even notice it. I literally did not notice this dress at all. So when I saw it in the store, it was a complete surprise to me, but it is one of their new arrivals. This is a lightweight woven stretch dress that's part of their Tea by Talbot's line. I love the coloring here. I think it is so sophisticated. So first I'm going to style it for a very casual look with some sneakers. My fourth secret weapon here with dresses is my no-show socks. So with my little sneakers here, these are some that I picked up in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Such great sneakers. We'll see if they're available. But if they're not, what I want you to see is this is a sneaker that has brown trim, and I'm seeing a lot of them. Grab you a pair, because brown is bigger than ever this year. I think it's been trending for the last 2 years, but it is like everywhere this year, and it's just going to be a great accessory to wear with things like this. So I love this dress with sneakers. It's going to make a great travel dress. In fact, if everything goes as planned, I'm probably wearing it today on our way home from Michigan. So this is such a cool dress. It feels so good on. Of course, I have those little slip shorts on underneath there, but this dress just feels filmy good. Now, it does have a cinched waist, and you can see it has a little toggle there with a little elasticized, you know, piece there. So it does hang down once you toggle it through, and you've pulled your waist as tight as you want to. That does not bother me. If it does you, then just mark this dress off. But, you know, it's a sporty dress. It's supposed to be an athleisure looking dress, so it just doesn't bother me. I think the dress is so smart, especially with that little half zip there at the top. So to get it on and off, you're just going to zip it down, untoggle it, you know, pull it out at the waist, and you can easily get it off and on over your head. So just so comfortable. So first, I have just worn it with those sneakers, my no-show socks, which are chic socks, by the way. They are my favorite. In fact, really, they're just the only no-show socks that I will ever wear, because they stay put. Not only do they stay put around your ankle really nice, nicely, but they also don't slip down into your shoe, which is so important. And Chic Socks actually has no-show socks for all kinds of shoes, even high heels, believe it or not, and mules, and just so many kinds, like ballet flats, loafers, everything. So I'll definitely give you a link to those below, but they are a great secret weapon for when you're wearing dresses, because you don't want a sock, at least I don't. You know, if you're younger, right now little ankle socks are really in, but I think for us over 50 or so, I do kind of still think it's best, for the most part, unless you're just somebody who can really pull it off, to wear a no-show sock with your sneaker here. I've just added minimal jewelry, and I'm carrying a tote because I'm ready for a travel day. And I love the way this cognac works with this dress. It's got that black and brown and ivory in it, so a really nice combination. Now, when you arrive at your destination, you can easily change out of those sneakers into some little cognac sandals here. And for my, like a completer piece, I've just worn a black cashmere sweater over my shoulders. You know, you're in a cool, air-conditioned restaurant or museum or whatever. You don't necessarily have to have a jacket. You certainly could wear a denim jacket with this dress. I'll be taking mine along with me on my trip. But I think for like a restaurant, you know, out type thing, I think it's really nice just to put that cashmere sweater over your shoulders. This black cashmere sweater is actually a V-neck, but a crew neck, of course, would also work really nicely. And it is from Quince, and they just have the best prices, especially right now. I think they're even available right now in the summer. You can get a great one there. Or they also do have some really good cashmere sweaters at Nordstrom in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, if they're still available, so you might want to check there. So those are our 3 dresses, and I hope you can see that, yes, a one and done, absolutely, because they are a great outfit in and of themselves, but you definitely want to use a couple of style hacks. Roll up your sleeves, you know, belt that thing, pop your collar, you know, add some jewelry, do a belt a different way, put over a cardigan and belt it together. So many great ways. Be sure to use those 4 secret weapons so that makes getting dressed in a dress so much more comfortable and beautiful. And you can wear those dresses multiple ways. Before I go, let me show you what I'm wearing today. People always ask, what are you wearing down below? So here's what I'm wearing. This little shell is from Talbot's. You may remember I showed it in last week's video. My jeans I got in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, as well as my little sandals. My Veronica Beard blazer is several years old, but I think they still have something similar to it available. But you could see that you could wear this beautiful little shell under any linen blazer or whatever blazer you have, black or ivory, is going to work so nicely. That little shell is available at Talbot's. And speaking of Talbot's, not everything I've shown is from Talbot's, of course, but a lot of it has been. And right now they are having 25% off site-wide and triple classic awards points. So it's a great time to shop these things at Talbot's. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you're having a great week. Summer's going to be over before we know it, so let's get out there and enjoy. I'll see you again next Wednesday.